Once again, thanks for tuning in. Holly Shields here for kalkinemedia. What is a share class? Before we get into it, please give our channel a sub and hit that bell icon to stay ahead of the game. A share class is a designation assigned to a particular form of security, like a mutual fund unit or a common stock. Firms with multiple classes of common stock often identify each class with alphabetic markers, like Class A and Class B shares, which have various privileges and rights. In addition, mutual funds have many share classes with different sales costs, minimum initial investment requirements, and expense ratios. Simply put, the dividing of shares into multiple classes is referred to as the share class. The purpose is to give various types of shareholders various rights, such as voting rights, capital and dividend rights, profit entertainment, different purposes and features based on the shareholders' needs. Furthermore, a firm's articles of association, also termed articles of incorporation, will specify and guide the types of shares and share classes it can issue. Thus, the firm divides its stocks into classes, each with its own set of restrictions and privileges and its own set of rights. Preferred and common shares are the most prevalent types of shares from which share classes are formed. Commonly split shares are considered ordinary shares. It's divided into multiple share classes, each with its own set of privileges, rights, and restrictions on dividends and voting. Based on the company's conditions, the shares could be classified as Class A, Class B, Class C, and so on. Preference shares are those that pay a set rate dividend but don't have voting rights. They may be redeemable, non-redeemable, cumulative, or non-cumulative. And in terms of dividend payments, they usually come before ordinary shares. From the split of ordinary shares, public firms may issue a variety of share classes. The classifications differ from one firm to the next and from one fund to the next as well. The most common classes include Class A, Class B, Class C, Class D, and Class I shares. So, what's the reason behind the development of multiple share classes? Well, firms develop distinct share classes for a variety of reasons, including to entice investors, to safeguard against a hostile bid, to maintain firm control and strategic decision making, to encourage and retain staff, to give a powerful group of shareholders voting rights while limiting voting to a distinct class of shareholders. Dividend income should be directed to specific shareholders and income distribution methods should be determined. When selecting a class of stock to invest in, investors must consult with a financial expert. It's also vital to find an investment advisor that isn't affiliated with or biased in favor of any certain fund. Investors must be able to define and update their financial position, investment objectives, and investment horizon. Long-term investors and financially capable investors who can afford the high expense ratios will profit from Class A and Class B shares. However, Class C shares are generally used for short-term investments, making them ideal for new investors. Furthermore, Class C shares are suitable for individual and small investors because of their low expense ratio. If you like this info, please give us a like, comment, and a share. For regular updates, head to our website at kalkinemedia.com. This has been Holly Shields for kalkinemedia.